What's going on, everyone? This is Slackerman with another figure review. Today we are looking at the McFarlane toys. This is the Warhammer 40K Ultramarine or Space Marine. This is obviously a custom McFarlane Space Marine. This is the artist proof blank or primed figure that they released, which is a really cool idea, especially for Warhammer nerds that are used to painting their own miniatures. It was a really brilliant idea by McFarlane to release these just primed so you could make your own. And I have to say, the custom figure builder that did this for me did an amazing job. I'll put a link in the description if you want to get some of your own custom McFarlane Space Marines or Necrons, whatever else that they're going to be doing. He does a really great job. So let's take a look. I don't have any of the packaging. Again, this is a custom, but if you just search Google, you'll see what they look like just primed. And you can really tell just by looking at the primed figure how well the sculpt is and all the detail just with a primed figure alone. Excuse me, it looks great. But obviously once you get someone to paint it and add a bunch of details, it makes it look even better. So taking a look at the head sculpt, this is a custom head sculpt. This is the original, I forget which armor or mark version of this helmet, but this is the one that looks like, to me, like the Darth Vader from the Ralph McQuarrie Star Wars concept art. I've always loved this helmet on the Space Marine with the big, vent up front. He's got the green eyes. You have the ultramarine symbol or the Omega symbol on the top of the head. This is a weathered or heavily weathered and battle damaged Space Marine. So you can see he has some nice scratches throughout the helmet. And again, he did a great job with the eyes. The angle of the eyes makes it a nice aggressive look, which I really like. And again, that Darth Vader vent up front is great. He also gave me the standard Ultramarine Primaris head that it comes with. So again, he did a great job with this as well. So it's easily swapped out. But again, he has some nice weathering and scratches throughout. I really like the red eyes on this and then the little skull. I kind of go in between which heads I like more, but I think this one is my favorite just because of that old school design. So taking a look up the front, you can see he added a ton of weathering detail. You have some blood spatter throughout the neck area and on the top of the skull. The Imperium of Man skull symbol looks great. Tons of different shading in the gold. You can see on the wings there. He included an actual chain, which I really love. So he has a chain, a real working chain connected to the pauldrons on each side, which looks great. And then again, you have some battle damage throughout the torso. And on the legs, you can see some scratches there, some detail on the vents. The knee pads, you can see some scratches. There's some more blood spatter. He added this skull with wings, which looks great. And then you can see on the shin guards, he actually drilled in or dremeled in some bullet holes. And again, you can see tons of rust and blood spatter throughout, or splatter, I should say, throughout the shin guards, throughout the entire armor. Again, the feet, tons of weathering and detail. You have the metal kind of seeping through the paint, so that all looks great. He has another little skull detail right there. You have the big ultramarine symbol, which he put on this pauldron. Again, looks great. You have the ribbons. I forget what those are called, the technical term, not ribbons. But again, just tons of detail throughout. And it really shows he didn't have to add a lot of extra stuff. Like I said, if you just check out the primed figure, the artist proof figures, you can see how well the sculpts are just by themselves, how it looks primed. But again, he just added a few little things to really make this figure stand out. I do have the backpack. Again, the backpack has tons of detail on it. You have the symbol right there with the red skull. He added some really great weathering on the vents for the jetpack. So again, just all of that weathering is throughout the entire figure. Looking at this side, you have the nice pauldron there with the white arrow. Again, tons of mud and dirt and grime. You have some blood on the knuckles there, which looks great. And then on the skirt section, you have that symbol there with some more scratches. As far as the bolter rifle, again, he did a great job with this. This comes standard with the figure. So you have some nice matching blue paint. You have the Imperium symbol there in gold and the nice skull with the ribbon. And again, some nice paintwork and scratches throughout. I really like that. It's not drilled in all the way through, but I really like that design for the barrel of the bolter. So that looks great. Taking a look at the back, again, you have some nice gash marks, blood, rust, everything you would want in a Warhammer 40K figure. Just to show you what the other head looks like, he made it easy to swap both out. They don't really stay on too well. It's just kind of with just friction that they stay on. But there's what it looks like with the standard ultramarine Primaris head. And this is the head that it comes with. So I'm just really impressed of how he made this custom head. I assume he made it off of this one, but you know, changed the eyes, added that gash, all the detail to make it the original Space Marine Darth Vader looking head. And again, just another look at the front, the side, the back. Now the crazy thing is I don't have my Bandai Space Marine, my Ultramarine anymore. I ended up selling it. I should have kept it. But what's crazy now is if you want to buy the Bandai Space Marine, it'll run you around $200 to $230 I've seen on eBay. Where this guy was not even close to that. I think I paid total around $100, or actually a little less. There was $100 with shipping. So you could actually get 2 custom McFarlanes for the price of one of the Bandai. And I actually like the McFarlane a lot more. The articulation isn't as good as the Bandai, but it does everything you need it to do. You can easily get it into some convincing, rifle poses. So it has no problem holding the rifle two-handed. It has double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. The wrists are on a peg, a ball joint. So pretty much any pose that you want to get it into for a big, bulky Space Marine, you can get it into. So again, it's kind of a rip-off, seeing as how Bandai is double the price of a custom. And this custom looks 100 times better than the Bandai figure. I haven't seen a lot of people customize the Bandai one, but again, if you have any sort of paint skill and can do it yourself, then you're saving a ton of money, because I think the artist proof McFarlane is only like $30 to buy. So obviously I don't have this level of paint skill or customization, so paying a person to do this is worth it for me because it's still cheaper than buying or rebuying the Bandai one. And I forgot he actually painted the scope some green, so that looks nice. So again, I'll put a link to his Facebook so you can hit him up for customs. But if you have any sort of painting skill, then definitely the McFarlane Warhammer is the way to go. They've just released the Necron in the artist proof, and then I believe they just did one of the female sisters, I forget what they're called, but they're doing a bunch of the artist proof as well as painted ones. So if you don't want to paint them, McFarlane also offers them painted. If you do the painted version, then obviously the Bandai looks a lot better than the McFarlane stock painted. But if you can paint it yourself, get the artist proof, or get a custom figure builder to do it, or a custom painter, then the McFarlane will look way better than the Bandai. It'll actually be cheaper, and I really like this. Is a lot more sturdier than the Bandai, even though the Bandai had tons of articulation. Just this is a pretty heavy figure. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break, and again, it just looks a lot better than the Bandai. So just wanted to show everyone this a cool custom figure. Definitely go out and get one. I'm probably gonna buy another one from him. They have the commander, the sergeant, the other ultramarine with the chain sword and the bolter pistol. I'm gonna have him do one of those for me, and I'll probably get him to do a Necron. Even though McFarlane offers a painted Necron, I want to see what he can do with a custom Necron with the artist proof figure. So sorry for the long video, just really like Space Marines. I'm a big Warhammer 40K fan. Always loved the Ultramarines, so I'm really happy that I got this figure. So thanks a lot for watching. Bye.